JPMorgan Chase is the world's biggest bank by market cap and one of the biggest companies of any kind. In 2023, they set a record for the most profits of any U.S. bank ever, $49.6 billion. It's no exaggeration to say that entire economies depend on this bank. JPMorgan played a crucial role in stopping the bleeding during the 2008 financial crisis.
The better we do here, the better be for the United States economy.
And more recently stepped in to mitigate the damage from the collapse of Silicon Valley Bank and First Republic. Dimon regularly speaks with prime ministers and presidents around the world, and there's been plenty of speculation he might run for office someday. All this translates into a great deal of power and influence.
You've built a bank that's $4 trillion in assets and counting. How big is too big?
I think the question is what works for consumers and industries and stuff like that. So, if you want to build a Boeing aircraft, you have to be big. You can pretend that you don't. If you want to do what JPMorgan does, we move $10 trillion of money around the world every day. We bank some of these companies in 30 countries. We bank countries. We bank the World Bank, the IMF. We bank the United States government. You have to be big. You can't do those things and be small. I applaud the small banks. We're the biggest bank, community banks and regional banks and stuff like that. And I understand, some of the stress they're under. We're trying to help. So it's not either or.
So going a little bigger picture now, you run the biggest bank in the world. You have our money. You've got world leaders on speed dial. That's a lot of power. How do you decide when and how to wield that power?
Yeah, I'm not sure I have a lot of people on speed dial. So you say all that. Sometimes I think I'm just riding the Bronco and hanging on for dear life. I love what I do. I try to talk to everyone. I try to keep my mind open. One of the benefits from traveling the world, I was just in Mumbai and Switzerland and seeing clients. You learn a lot, and you try to make sure that you're doing a proper assessment of the world. That you're looking at the options. You're not like just saying we're going to do this. I look at it as part of our job to try to help countries do the best they can for their citizens. Mm-hmm. So we bank countries. We also advise them on skills and trade and economics. You look at our research, it's a lot around how does an economy run. So when you go to when I got back from Mumbai, we research 150 companies now or something like that. So we're educating the world about those companies. We're educating the world about the Indian economy. As we do that, we also educate the Indians about what works in their economy and what doesn't work. And those are important things to lift up society.